Hi, this is the webmaster at DianaGarland.com. I'm the guy usually responsible for uploading to and maintaining this channel. What we have here is a showcase of what astrology can and can't do in the form of an astrological reading by Diana of Barack Obama's birth chart. She recorded this a little over a week ago, on the 12th of January, and I was waiting for his inauguration day to upload it. I thought Obama was a good choice because, apart from the fact that he's big and intriguing news right now, he's someone most of us know a lot about, but that she doesn't. She knows a little bit about him, but she doesn't have a TV, and she doesn't read newspapers much anyway. So this should also be apparent in some of the things she talks about. For example, change is something most people, I'm sure, would pretty readily associate with Barack Obama. It's, after all, it's his slogan and it's his domain name. But that's perhaps not quite so obvious to her. So what I decided to do after I'd edited the reading is put some questions to her about it so that she could go into more detail in certain areas. Also, coldly reading her notes into a microphone might not be the best way to go about this. So I thought maybe a more conversational approach would be a better representation of what it is she does. For now, I'm uploading the actual reading, which is about 44 minutes long, coincidentally. And tomorrow, or the next day, I'll add the interview section, and then a day or two after that, I'll put the second half of the interview, which is an explanation and example of astrocartography, which has specific emphasis on Barack Obama. We talk about the different variables between Mr. Obama and different locations around the world. If you're watching this in sections, you can find links to the different parts in the description field, or actually on screen if you're watching this embedded in someone else's site. You'll also find links to the page where the interview section will appear in a couple of days. If you like this video or any other video, please subscribe and spread the word to others. So here's what she had to say.
Hello, welcome. I was just having a look at the natal chart of Barack Obama, President-elect of the United States, and I thought the astrology of his character might be worth a mention, and also having a sneak peek at what's coming up for him over the next 2 years, because obviously what's going on around him will be to a certain extent reflected in his chart. So when Mr. Obama was born in August, the sun was in Leo. Now, Leo is the only sign of the zodiac which doesn't have a planet ruling it. It is actually ruled by the sun. And people born under the sign of Leo tend in their lives to gravitate to positions where they can be in the driving seat somehow, on whatever scale it is. So positions of power, positions where they can manage, organize, direct. And it is actually the sign of the zodiac connected with performing arts, theatre, media. You get a few famous people, like recently, Madonna, Mick Jagger, not so recently, and in politics, Fidel Castro, in ancient times, Napoleon, Mussolini. Then we had, of course, people like Marilyn Monroe who had Leo rising. Robert Redford's a Leo. Mae West was a Leo. They just seem to feel very comfortable in roles of command and leadership, and they have a certain presence, a certain bearing. And of course, it is known in astrological circles, the sign Leo, as the royal sign. And there is always a touch of nobility about people who are born under the sign of Leo in some way or another. So it's the celebrity sign, it's the royal sign. And by the way, the royal family here in the UK, Princess Anne is a Leo, Princess Margaret was a Leo, The Queen Mother was a Leo. Prince Charles has Leo rising, and there are others who have rising Leo or moon in Leo. So it really and truly is the red carpet, blue-blooded royal sign. So it's okay for Leo to take command, to be in the limelight, and to feel very at ease in positions where they are prominent and taking centre stage. A bit like the sun being at the centre of the solar system, I guess. And of course, planets that are revolving around the central sun in the solar system are receiving the benefit of its light, its life-giving rays, and so it's a two-way street. Jackie Kennedy was a Leo as well, and she was married, of course, to a very powerful man, and spent her life moving in those circles of the rich and privileged and powerful. Now, when I look at a natal chart, I always look at the moon position and the planet that is ruling the ascending sign and the ascendant itself. The ascendant, or the rising sign, is just the sign that was coming up over the eastern horizon when that baby was born. So in the case of Barack Obama, he's actually got his opposite sign, the sign which stands opposite in the zodiac wheel to Leo, and that is Aquarius. And so even though it's the opposite and holds characteristics which are on the other polarity to Leo, because they are opposites, they actually share many characteristics in common. Aquarius is also creative and powerful, like Leo, but Aquarius is a bit of a revolutionary. Aquarius is the mold breaker. Now, the rising sign, in the charts, it is understood that the rising sign can describe the personal appearance of someone. So, if Aquarius is rising at the time the baby is born, then that person, there's going to be something about that person's style or his appearance or her appearance which is just different. There's going to be something unconventional about it. And so he obviously, he has dark skin, but his mother was white, and already he is seen as somebody outside of the norm. Not because of the colour of his skin, obviously, but because of the circles he moves in and what he stands for. Aquarius rising is humanitarian at heart. It has the sign has as a pronounced social awareness, an urge to help the world by changing things. Leo has an urge to help the world by uplifting and motivating. Leo rules the heart and the back. Aquarius rules the blood circulation and the parasympathetic nervous system and the ankles. So both his Leo sun and his Aquarius rising, the parts of his physical body that come under those rulerships can be his weak spots. Both Leo and Aquarius are fixed signs. Fixed fire for Leo, which is the winged lion, and a fixed air for Aquarius, which is the winged man. And as a matter of fact, the winged man is the angel. The winged lion is Mark, the winged bull is Luke, and the winged snake is John.